This is Hot Takes with Nick and Justin, and we're back for episode 2.
Yeah. Football happened.
Yeah, week 1 NFL. How we feeling?
Don't ask me. I'm good, Bills, tough loss.
Yeah, I mean,
Not tough, it was embarrassing.
yeah, it was pretty. I don't know why, but the Jets just always.
They have Josh Allen's number. Since probably his second year. I mean, he turned it over like over 2+ times against him. I get he leads the league in turnovers, over like 2 per game. It feels like now. But I don't know. I just feel like the Jets know how to play him, and I hate that. I hate it. I don't like it. But the real news out of that game, though, even that Josh played terrible. Aaron Rodgers hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
What a start for him in Green Bay, huh?
yeah, I mean, I feel horrible. It really sucks to see him go down.
It sucks. I mean, there was no chance of him. I mean, the way that Leonard Floyd sacked him, which it's not Leonard Floyd's fault. It's just the way that Rodgers was positioned. And it sucks. Turf, but I don't think it's. I listened to someone. I don't think it's a main issue. I think it's the way it was the way the weight of his body, of Floyd's body, it felt like on Rodgers' back, and the way his foot was slanted. Probably, I don't blame him on the turf, but it sucks.
I think part of it is the turf.
It is. Well, yeah.
I heard that they might be going to all grass for
That's
all
what
fields.
some guy in the NFL world suggested that the NFL is trying to push for all grass, which it should be.
And it was also, I think it just rained too.
It did. It was downpouring.
Yeah, so that also made it worse.
And Garrett Wilson had a.
It didn't even look that bad.
The sack. No,
the sack didn't look that bad.
I thought he broke his ankle. That's what I thought.
Oh, I knew it was Achilles right when he went down. I was like,
until I saw the replay, and then until I saw the videos coming out, them zoomed in. I was like, oh, his Achilles snapped.
Yeah.
But
because right when he sat down, I'm like, yeah, he's done.
Because he knew if it wasn't bad, he could walk off the field.
Yeah.
Once he sat down, I thought it was an ankle at first. I thought because it looked like the ankle broke kind of shifted, different place. But yeah, and the punt return, that was the most pathetic tackle I've ever seen.
It was the most Bills thing you could see.
Especially the punter trying to make a tackle though. What?
That was bad.
He tries to push him.
I mean, I don't think you should blame it on the punter though. I think you
no, but it was pretty pathetic how he tried to tackle him.
Yeah.
At least try to wrap him up. Or I don't know if he was trying to go for the ball, but I don't know. But that was bad, but that was Monday night. And Jordan Whitehead might be the best safety.
3 picks.
The third one's bad on Josh. He just can't throw that pass.
Wait, which one was that? The one where he just threw it? Just for fun?
The third one was the one to Gabe Davis. He was doing not like an hour route, but I forget what route it was, but it was near the sideline, 3rd and 2. Diggs was open. Duncan K was open. Latavius Murray was open, but he goes to Gabe Davis.
I think it was really dumb. The one where he threw it downfield. That one was really stupid. I
mean, it's an arm punt, but
that's always what Josh Allen does, though.
There was a guy at the first down marker. I don't know if he knew he would get it. I don't think he throws it.
Mm.
I just don't. He was scared all night though. He didn't trust his offensive line. I thought the offensive line played well. I felt like they played okay. Not well, but average. But they kept Josh upright for the most part. Josh ran into a sack. I forget what down it was. I know it was in the 4th or 3rd quarter. He just ran right into it, and Diggs was wide open. They gave him time to throw, I felt like. But that was basically it and Matt Milano is very good at football. But some other games that happened. The Eagles, they're lucky they won. They're very lucky. Hurts.
It's not even like they did bad.
No, they didn't do bad. It's just that they got
torched by Mac Jones for some reason.
I thought they stopped playing after they got up 60-0. because no way you should let that Patriots offense with Kendrick Bourne being the leading receiver.
Yeah, I mean,
Bourne's a third option. He's not a second option, but they use him as.
They don't even have Jacoby Myers anymore.
No, he scored 2 tuds for the Raiders.
Didn't he get hurt?
He did get hit.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Another game I wanted to quickly go by is sorry, the Jets and Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson is unbelievable.
Even though he didn't have the biggest game, he made the biggest play.
I mean,
with the catch. If
he had Aaron Rodgers by his side, which unfortunately he won't.
He might
this
have won
year,
for 1500.
I think he is the most. He's the closest person to Justin Jefferson, in my opinion.
Really?
In my opinion, if he had a good quarterback.
Dude, he runs such nice routes.
And he has good hands. He can run routes.
He's fast. I mean, he's tall too. He's everything you want in a receiver.
I think the most, besides the Jets and Bills game, I think the game I enjoyed the most was the Dolphins game. That game was so much fun.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill getting 55 points in a fantasy.
So I helped my dad draft his team. We had to go against Tyreek Hill. All of our players underperformed. We had.
Yeah.
Who do we have? We had Najee.
That happened a lot.
We sat Tyler Algier, who scored 2 tuds and had 77 rushing yards. We had Tua. We didn't play him Tua. We played Josh.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad. Who else was our receivers? Najee underperformed. Then James Cook. James Cook was fine.
He had a lot of carries.
Yeah, but we don't. I think we just do yards. No reception.
Mm-hmm.
And then who was the other receivers? I forget. Oh, DK had a tud, and then Jalen Waddle.
Why'd you start Najee? I have him.
I don't even know why
I have him on my team. I made sure not to start him because they were going against San Fran.
I think I forgot to tell my dad that to not start Najee, and then he started him.
Because
with Tyler Algier, who I said was the goal line back, we did not start.
I was a little worried on Breece Hall that I drafted him. I was a little worried.
He was very good.
He looks fine. So
he was just a little out of gas. He should have scored a 90-yard touchdown.
Okay, but that's
If Garrett Wilson throws a block on Christian Benford, because the guy who called him down, because Garrett Wilson was celebrating, which he should have never done. He should have blocked because that led up.
Didn't they get the touchdown anyways?
No, they got a field goal out of that.
Oh, well.
They didn't score a touchdown until
they won the game. So
yeah, they won the game. But the Dolphins game. I'm not the biggest Tua guy, but he played so good.
I know.
I mean, the throw to Tyreek Hill on 3rd and 10.
Unbelievable.
Not even that. The throw it was 3rd and 15.
What was the one in the end zone to Tyreek?
Oh, that was after he threw a pick to J.C. Jackson.
That was a beautiful ball.
J.C. Jackson stupidly runs out of the end zone. I think the Chargers punt, and they get the ball at the 36. And they don't put hands on Tyreek. Tyreek gets a free release down the sideline touchdown. It was a beautiful ball. But the one throw I love was 3rd and 15. You need to have you're down by. It was a holding call on the defense anyways, but just a laser to Braxton Berrios on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
And then Herbert. It's the Chargers. They choked anyway. I knew they were gonna lose a game when they kicked the field goal to go up by 4. They just do it all the time. But the one game I did like watching was Bucs Vikings.
That was a good game. I felt bad for Jefferson.
Dude, he was so good in the first half. Every single time I looked up, it was him catching the ball. He's always open in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I noticed that. He looks like he's just a better prime Michael Thomas.
And then
in every way.
And then he threw like a Ray Lewis hit on the guy who
caught
a pick. I'm surprised he didn't fumble that ball.
That was such a cool hit.
What a play by that DB though. He's an undrafted, just stealing the ball. And then Baker played well. That was nice to see.
He had like the Oklahoma mentality that game too. Talking trash,
running at people.
Yeah.
I mean, that 3rd and 2 play reminded me when he came back from injury a couple years ago and decided, I'm gonna run with my dislocated shoulder.
I don't even know.
Mike Evans looked well. I don't know. I get Mike Evans wants to leave and all, but if Baker's gonna give him the ball like that, and they're gonna because they can win that division.
Oh yeah, the NFC South is not good.
They're like the worst team in that division, but they got talent. You look at the receivers, Godwin, Mike Evans. I'd say very good top 2.
Godwin's amazing. I love Godwin.
He made a clutch catch on 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
You got Shaq Barrett still, who I think is still very good. You got Vita Vea. You got Levante David. You got Antoine Winfield and Carlton David. You got a good team.
Levante David's just never gonna retire.
He's so good still. And then you gotta see who the running back is. It just depends on how well Baker plays.
Mm-hmm.
If Baker shows like 75% of what he was in 2021 or the COVID year when he had the 11 game stretch, they could win. They could win that division. But the one team I think is going to win the division, the Falcons. Bijan had one of the nastiest first touchdowns off a catch. I mean, just making every guy. I think he's going to win rookie of the year. I mean, the way he moves.
It's probably either going to be him or Gibbs.
Gibbs looked nasty.
He is so fast.
He hit a half spin move on one guy. It was like 1st and 15. He gets he was a spin, gets hit, and just spins the other way.
I love running backs like that because he always goes for that extra yard.
He never gets tackled. He's so hard to tackle.
I'm also.
You wish he was in Alabama still?
Yeah, actually, because
Alabama
I can't even talk. It was bad.
If Quinn Ewers never got hurt last year, they would have won. Texas would have won.
Jalen Milroe is just.
I still like him.
He's not prepared.
They gotta get. He's played 3 games in college.
Yeah, it's just it's tough because Alabama's always predicted to be so well. They're supposed to be a good,
Their
really good team.
receivers though are.
Every.
Except for who's that one good receiver? Trey, number 3. Is that this guy? They got. I forget who it was. Burden. I don't know his name. I like him, but
Malachi Moore is pretty good.
I like the running backs.
I always forget his name.
McClanahan?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, we know.
It's Jace something.
And I like the defense. They can get after it.
I don't know where the mentality went though. It's just it sucks.
It's gonna take a little bit this year with Miller. They gotta get him up to speed.
Yeah, I think this year. I mean,
look, they're probably still gonna be in the SEC championship game against Georgia. They gotta beat LSU and Ole Miss.
LSU will be fine.
Ole Miss they play in 2 weeks.
Ole Miss will probably be. We usually beat Ole Miss, though, I'm pretty sure.
LSU's gonna be a challenge though, just because they beat them last year in LSU. Yeah, defend the turf.
I just can't wait for the updated bracket next year. It's gonna be really cool.
Oh yeah. What other games happened? Oh, Pittsburgh. They stink.
I didn't see that.
No, they got destroyed. CMC had a heck of a touchdown.
Oh, that game.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Pitt.
Oh, Pitt Panthers?
Yeah, no.
No. They lost to Cincy. The Niners.
Speaking of Cincy, Joe Burrow looked.
Deshaun Watson also looked bad. And both quarterbacks looked terrible. I get Joe Burrow came back from injury, but that was bad. And then Deshaun Watson could not hit a bullseye in a whatever it's called.
Yeah.
A farm. And then I had YouTube TV, so I was able to watch these games. So what else happened? Oh, Derek Carr.
What happened with him?
He looked good. He made a nice throw to Rashid Shepard, I think, or some. I think that's his name. So Chris Olave looked very good. 112, caught a couple of deep balls. Ryan
12
Tannehill,
yards?
112 receiving yards.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, those two, him and Garrett Wilson, are so good. And then you got Ryan Tannehill, who stinks. I don't know why DeAndre Hopkins picked to go to the Titans. I mean, that was so bad. Ryan Tannehill, I looked up, I was like, did Tannehill throw another pick? And he did. He threw it double coverage. I don't know what he was looking at. Henry looked nice, though. Caught a ball, ran. And then Bryce Young he saw Jesse Bates and he thought he was a Panther.
I cannot. It's not I just feel horrible for Bryce Young because it's not even his fault. I don't think he had a single pass where he was in the pocket. I think.
I didn't see most of that game.
It's like him and
CJ.
No, not CJ Stroud. It's Justin Fields. Him and Justin Fields can't even get the ball out.
Jordan Love looked good too. He looked great.
I just picked him up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be fine with him. He
I,
looked great.
it was between him or Mac Jones. I'm like, Mac Jones. There's no way Mac Jones keeps that up.
And then my dad kept saying, "Put the Cardinals game on, Nick." I was like, okay. I had to watch the Cardinals play football. They put that. Like Jonathan Gannon said, "You got some fire. You gotta get the fire." So did you drive today? Did you get here by driving? Did you get here by riding a bike on a bus? They got that fire in the stomach. They lose. Tough game though. That was a nice game.
Yeah.
We had Brian Robinson. That's who we had on our fantasy team. That's who I had. My dad had.
Yeah.
They should have kept giving him the football in the red zone. I don't know why they stopped giving him the ball. He was good. And then Anthony Richardson. He looked good.
He looked pretty good.
He threw one pick, which was just a good play by Tyson Campbell.
Seems like every quarter. I think every starting quarterback threw a pick. I feel like.
No, not Jordan Love. He didn't throw one.
Did Joe Burrow? I don't think Joe Burrow did.
I don't even know.
I think he just performed poorly.
Yeah. Jordan Addison was the fastest receiver. Well, he was DUI in one time.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I really like seeing the Dolphins. The Dolphins are so fun to watch.
They are, but they're gonna. I can't stand the Dolphins. I hate them so much.
Like everybody hated on Tua for coming back, including me. I think it was pretty. It's still, to this day, I feel like it's pretty.
I just can't say how the media talks about Tua. They say, but now that he's finally doing it, it's finally okay. But if he keeps playing like this, what's his contract gonna look like? Because he didn't sign one at all this offseason. I don't know how they're gonna keep that team together if he signs a contract.
He's gonna stay. I think.
Oh, he's gonna stay. Because who wouldn't want to leave Florida?
I think Tyreek might leave.
Tyreek's got, I think, an opt after 2 years, or his contract with the dead money's not that big in 2 years.
Because Tyreek just has like that kind of.
And Tyreek's like what, 30 now?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He can. He's like.
I know he's gonna still run, but when they gotta pay Waddle, they gotta pay Christian. They got a lot of people to pay. That's a good place to be in, but also not. And some baseball happened.
Yeah. I'm ready for October.
Phillies can't win a game if they had a clutch home run. It is the most stupidest thing
I
ever.
feel horrible for the hitters. Like it's
Trey Turner hits a moonshot.
I'm kind of happy though in a way because hear me out. I think this is going to be a wake up call for the GM and Rob Thompson to get like actual pitchers now. I think because it's happened so much, they're not going to just brush it off their shoulders.
They keep putting Craig in at the 10th inning, which I don't like. He's a closer, not a setup guy. I can't stand with them putting.
Craig just shouldn't be in the MLB.
No, he should be in the MLB.
He should be in AAA.
No. He should not be a AAA. He's a closer in the MLB. He is a good closer. He is the Phillies closer.
I can't wrap my mind around how many times it's happened. Like
it's not even been. It's been like Jose Alvarado gets to give up.
What happened to Alvarado? Why is
he's been fine. I mean, I don't know how he's been lately.
I don't think he's been good lately.
Let me check. I got this. Jose Altuve is very good at baseball. He's got a 1.78 ERA and a 1.
Oh yeah, he's doing fine.
Yeah.
What was his recent?
Recent?
What's his recent games looking like?
So yesterday, 1 inning, 0 runs. He's only let up 2 runs. 1 run. 2 runs, 1 ERA.
Yeah,
in the past
ERA's
5 games.
I just feel like whenever I see them choke, it's always Craig or Alvarado.
Sometimes Sir Anthony. It's just they gotta
move on from players.
It's not like they gotta move on. It's not like they have 2 men on, no outs, and then JT strikes out, and then Nick Castellanos and it's a double. It's like you gotta finish the game. You can't just we hit a home run, it's tied. We got 2 men on. Let's strike out. No. Like JT should not be hitting so high at home. He should be hitting high on the road, not at home. He stinks at home.
I like that idea actually.
It's just they're lucky the Cubs lost yesterday.
I feel like they just have they have trouble moving on from players like Aaron Nola. Why is he?
He was supposed to sign a $200 million contract after coming off being in 4th in Cy Young voting.
Yeah, I think personally Aaron Nola needs to leave.
I do too. He's been awful.
He has been Not good. Zach Wheeler is getting to the age. He's
He's got a couple years left though, and he's been great though.
Yeah, he's been
But not.
pretty good.
I don't think yes.
Not Zach Wheeler. He's not the Zach Wheeler that everyone knows.
The past 3 years he was not including this year, but he was in the twos. ERA.
That's what I mean. Like he's not the same. Now he's like a 3.7.
Yeah, actually 3.7 on the dot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just tough. They're lucky.
I just hope this is a wake up call for like everybody to actually get pitchers. They're starting to remind me of the Angels.
Oh, whoa.
Like a better version of the Angel.
Whoa.
That's not a bad thing.
What kind of Angels we talking about?
The Los Angeles Angels.
I know, but like.
Like
20.
No.
20, okay.
Like their scheme. Like you know how they always focused on getting hitters and never pitchers.
The Phillies focus on getting pitchers.
That's what they do, but like it just never works out. I don't know why.
Oh, Wheeler worked out.
I feel like because they always get like mediocre.
I thought Lorenzen was good at the start, and then he's been awful. That guy gives up 4 runs a game. It feels like.
I mean, everyone kind of.
I mean, he had a 0 ERA his first 2 starts with the Phils.
And
since then, he's got a 5.23. He came here with a 3.58 and a WHIP of 1.098. Now he's a WHIP of 1.3. It's not good. I mean, all the pitchers have to be better. It's not just one guy. No, it's everybody. From Zach Wheeler down to Craig, Jeff. I love Jeff Hoffman. He's been good. But it's just, I mean, Bryce Harper's a club. Bryce Harper's so good. Oh, he's so good.
I love seeing Trey like.
Best contract in the league, baby. Best contract. I don't know how he won. He's hitting 272 now and 26 homers. He might have a better OPS than he did last year. I mean, I gotta look at the game log real quick.
Like it really proves how much the fans need to get involved.
He went from what game was it? It was a Royals game, I remember. But how long ago was that? He was hitting with the Royals. He was hitting 236 on August 4th.
Jeez. So a little bit over a month, and he boosted his average by 40 points.
month and 11 days, or month and 9 days. Mm-hmm. He's hit since now he's 272 with a 799 OPS.
25 homers is actually pretty good.
26 homers. 8 homer yesterday, clutch.
It says on ESPN 25.
Baseball Reference says 26.
Oh, now it says 26. Yep. Now that I click on it.
What else? Oh, the Rangers stink.
I think the Ranger. Yeah, I don't know what happened to them. They
choked. That's what happened.
I don't know. And Max Scherzer exits the game.
Yeah. What else?
We should probably.
Baltimore. They're still very good. They have 91 wins.
I want to see them keep it up. I really want to see them go to playoffs and make a good push. Even maybe win the World Series.
Clinch? I don't know if they clinch yet.
I think the only thing to clinch was Braves.
Yeah. And they should be clinched soon, though. They won a couple more games.
All right, I think we should wrap it up with some predictions.
Yeah.
And then
of what?
NFL.
NFL.
We'll go by the big games.
Go by big games.
Yeah.
It's NFL.
All right, let's see.
Eagles, Vikings. That's the first game.
Eagles.
Thursday. Yeah, I got Eagles. Chiefs, Jags.
Jags.
In Jacksonville.
If Travis Kelce's back, Chiefs. If Travis Kelce's not back, I think it could go either way.
I like the Jags.
I think the Jags are going to win. I'm more lean towards the Jags if Travis Kelce's not back.
Bills, Raiders.
And then Dolphins, Patriots. Bills, Raiders.
Seahawks getting lost.
I think the Bills are going to win.
I feel like the Bills. I feel like they're going to regroup.
They're going to bounce back.
Josh is going to play better. I feel like last game was either Josh is going to be better from this or he's going to stay the same. That's the only two options, only two ways to see it.
Mm-hmm.
If Josh keeps thinking like this, we're never going to be better. The offense is never going to get better.
Yeah.
Because if he keeps doing this dumb stuff, if he decides to move on and start taking those dump downs, Bills are going to win that game. If he takes what the defense gives him. Seahawks Lions could be a very good game.
Yeah, it could actually.
And they're
'Cause the
also
defense.
and they're also honoring Barry Sanders with a statue. So I'm taking the Lions.
I'm gonna take the Lions too because their defense looked good.
And Jets Cowboys still a big game.
Yeah, that's definitely a big game.
Yeah. I got the Cowboys in that one. I think their defense might be very good this year.
Yeah, like unfair.
If
I think it's
Trevon
gonna
Diggs
be. I think it's gonna be a defense like.
game, you think it's gonna be a defense?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be low. I'm gonna
I
put in a
think
score prediction actually.
Whatever
for that
defense
game.
scored a touchdown, I think wins that game.
I'm gonna say 21-13.
I have
21-13 Cowboys.
17-14 Cowboys. I think Cowboys defense scores a touchdown in the first quarter, and that's how they won the game. And then Patriots Dolphins
Dolphins.
in England, New England.
Dolphins.
I got the Patriots. I think Bill Belichick's gonna have a great game plan. And Bill Belichick will finally beat Tua. Tua's never beaten. Tua's never lost to the Patriots. I think it comes to the end today.
I think it could
Or
be.
Sunday.
I think it could be close, but I got the Dolphins.
Saints Panthers Monday night, and then Browns Steelers.
I can't even talk about the Saints Panthers because
Can't. I have the Panthers win that game though. I feel the Panthers.
I hope so. Like I'm not
Bryce Young's home debut.
I'm not really a full-on Panthers fan anymore.
Yeah, we
but
get that.
I'm just rooting for Bryce Young. Like I just wanted to see him do good. If the O line steps up, then yes. Browns Steelers.
Yeah, Monday night in Pittsburgh. I got the Steelers because I can never see them losing to the Browns. That's me.
Yeah, I got the Steelers too. I think Najee's gonna have a good bounce back.
They're gonna bounce back. I think Kenny's gonna play really good. But also that defense for Cleveland is very good.
Is good, yeah.
So whoever wins the turnover battle will win that game.
Yep.
But that's it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up episode 2 of the podcast. We'll be
New
back
Year.
next time for episode 3.
Yeah, maybe back. I don't know.
Yeah, New Year for NFL. We'll be back.